I'm gonna try to... Well, what's the point of me trying to reach halfway when it's back to the Kyogre map? Well, on the bright side, I guess that one time reaching the whole 500 point halfway to Legend on the Grotto map was worth it last season, because yeah, I really struggled so hard with the previous system. Alright, it's time to go serious mode and stick to arguably my best role ever. That's being a speedster. Mainly on lane, although of course you know the way I lane is awful since I rely heavily on stack items. Just like my hot takes in builds. But anyway, what's the point of having hot takes in builds when the newer Pokemon that have just come out only have 2 new moves to learn instead of 4? And you know, a lot of fans have been demanding to revert back to that old system. But it's very clear that, from the looks of it, either Timmy or TTC have stopped trying. That's why you ain't surprised why there are only so few content creators left for Pokemon Unite. Like, with all the recent changes that have been really awful, most notably starting with the license journey, and then this, the moveset restriction. I'm kind of surprised why this game is still thriving with a player base that's stuck around. Although, of course, the player base is way smaller now compared to the past several months before that controversial moveset restriction change happened. And back then it used to be so much of a big deal to be a tryharder, but now that I've accomplished what I wanted to accomplish, and that's to get a 500 or at least a rank sticker for each of the Stay at Sky Ruins maps, I don't feel like proving anything anymore. Now I'm just gonna keep playing for the sake of quote content and just for the sake of streaming it. Because what's left to prove? Like, I have to say the game state is so terrible. Have to be careful. Oh, now here comes that Quilava. I'm about to get cooked. And yeah, not gonna lie, those recent additions feel way too safe. I really want some weird additions that are not starters, not legendaries. Like, come on, TPC. Yeah, I'm not referring to Timmy anymore, because of what happened to their Montreal studio. I'm kind of uncertain if it's still the Chinese one that's still handling Unite. Or or maybe it's just a Pokemon company, but I think it's still the original Timmy in China. So there's that. So I'm really gonna be so curious what's gonna happen by the World Championships this August. Is there any magic left for this game? That is the biggest question. And if they're gonna finally announce something meaningful, especially with all the changes. I know most fans would want to revert a lot of the changes back, including the license journeys and the moves set restrictions, which obviously are so absurd from my point of view. Like, goes to show that, yeah, it's clear that Timmy and the Pokemon Company stopped trying to make this game good. Like, they would just stick to their greedy ways just to keep afloat with this game, and most likely gonna shut it down. And yeah, and you know, while I was playing a lot off stream, I've been trolling real hard whenever I'm on a losing streak, to the point that I keep spamming. I've been ping spamming whenever I reach a losing streak of 3 games. That goes to show my frustration with the game, and that I'm emotionally convinced that Timmy already stopped trying. And they really stopped trying to improve the game. At this point, I think I might gonna even compare Pokemon Unite's state to that of Tekken 8 Season 3. You know how much flack it got with all the recent changes, and they had the nerve to brand it as, quote, back to basics? Like, wow. And you know, the one thing I just recently did is I turn off the lock-in icon, because now, after months, over probably even over years of playing with that thing on the user interface, I get it now. It's a huge handicap for a Switch player. Like, unfortunately, the lock-in icon is only good if you're playing on a phone. So right now I'm blasting a bunch of Fatal Fury bangers, mostly the EDM ones, of course. Oh man, here comes that scumbag of a Typhlosion. Alright, at least they didn't take the Regieleki, so that's something. Man, the lag. Oh well. This is the problem when most players are playing on the Switch too. And I'm still one of those few who stick around the Switch 1. What the heck? Someone grief. Yep, just as I thought. Yeah, we're gonna lose. Oh, that's big. I guess they knew the timing. Man. Man, what's up with everyone getting greedy? Like, come on, bro. Yeah. Ever since I started picking up Rapid Dash with the Smart Strike Dazzling Gleam, I think I finally found something that was obviously lacking out of Absol and even Darkrai. Some quote hindrance resistance just to adapt to the crowd control heavy metagame. Okay. get this composition, but I think it would suck. Because I think the synergy between Suicune and Articuno is far better compared to Suicune and Mamoswine. Alright. So I'm gonna try to store my weird store power build. I know Choice Scarf is not the optimal item for it. It's still the rapid fire one. But at least I'm gonna try to make it work just to exploit the scarf being stacked with the Surge Surfer. That's the whole idea behind it. Yeah, I'm gonna get bodied real hard by just two Pokemon. But I have no choice. Either I keep stacking or I lag behind in terms of power. Okay. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna use myself as a bait. Just for you to take out that Mimikyu. Okay. Ouch. Ow. Alright. Alright, I'm fully stacked now, but here comes that Mimikyu. The carry slayer, as always. We don't need it. That's a... Yep, this is the real problem of a double defender. When both are melee, and see, this is why this comp is not effective for CC. Like, where are your fast-paced options? I guess it's just for nothing. Yep, this is why this composition sucks. They have one that will... Nah, I don't think so. We already lost. Oh, that was close. Okay. Alright, time to give my Meowth some spotlight. Oh, man. Oh, fine. That's too... Okay. That was clutch. Oh, man. Well. This is over. That lane is done for. Especially with that Charizard around. Uh-oh. Alright. Yeah, it's no use. Too many tanks around here. Alright, let's just speedrun those objectives. Okay, never mind. Oh boy. Well, so much for that. This is where carry heavy attackers don't work anymore. You could say that in terms of firepower, they are about to peak. Yeah, I think this is over. If we can't take out those defenders, then we're done for. Wow, we did it! What a shame! A tanky composition getting destroyed by 4 attackers and 1 speedster? What a joke! Okay. Yeah, there's one problem. That Gengar's gonna be an annoying threat to Meowth. And especially with Fury Swipes and Fang Attack being nerfed. It's gonna be a rough one to go after a Hex Sludge Bomb Gengar. Unless I'm fully stacked, that is. I don't know. Oh, this is gonna be a rough one. Because there's Zapdos and Gengar around. Decidueye is doable. But if that Crustle knows what it's doing with its build, then we're gonna have a problem. Yeah, they're gonna make sure I don't do as much damage. To rock them at scissor. Still coming up. Uh-oh. Ah. Yep. I don't think I can fight that Hunter at this form. Uh-oh. Alright, I better get out of here. Or I might give away an XP for that. Give away XP for that Zapdos. Oh my god. Oh, so much for that. Okay. Yeah, what's the point? Can't defend against two anyway. Hmm. use that Unite move, you better. If you want us to have high chances of winning. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, I think I shouldn't be too greedy and just keep my winning streak that way. Okay. Yep. That should wrap my whole Pokemon Unite run.